Hello and welcome to another episode of the 1-0 T90 Studios podcast here at T90 Studios on...
Killer Road, mate.
Oh, fucking hell, guys, seriously.
I was like, YouTube?
Spotify?
Just the boys today, just Jamie, Ali,
And Costa?
and myself,
Yeah.
unfortunately. But how you guys doing?
Good, man.
Good?
Yeah,
Happy to
not
be
bad.
here.
Coming
You?
off a good weekend.
Good weekend.
Yeah.
It's good. Ali, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
Good, good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Glad you put product back in the hair.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit as well the second time, does it?
Yeah, look, I'm glad you got a haircut.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't trust the guy that walked through the door.
Who was that? I was going to make the
Dead and gone now.
You looked
You were
terrible.
gonna.
Nah, I look terrible, but Baz... Oh, that's fucked.
He's trying to point
For
out my pimple.
context, Baz is... Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Did you ever watch That's So Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when she would like look into the distance and she could see the future?
Yeah.
That's what I imagine like your pimple could do.
It's wild.
Yeah.
We honourable mention your pimple at the end, like in the clip of the thing.
Bro, leave my pimple alone, man. It hurts.
It's a special guest for today.
It actually canes.
Yeah, it's fucked.
Why does it hurt?
I mean, bro, it's a pimple.
How do pimples hurt?
What?
What?
Do pimples hurt?
What a crazy take.
Oh, Baz is trying to give us the microphone for your pimple. Baz is on fire. You just ate a Nutella sandwich, so
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's
just take a seat. Just,
way
yeah.
too much
Chill
sugar,
out.
yeah? Way too much
chill
sugar.
out. But
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to today's one because it's just us three. I don't think we've sat just us three on the couch
I was thinking
back
that.
in the studio
Yeah.
since episode 1.
Yeah, literally. Since episode
Yeah,
one.
I don't think we've been on.
Mm.
So we've had some pretty cool episodes. So we had Jono last week. George Mel's on TikTok went absolutely berserk.
That was
Bizarre.
top.
If yeah,
It
it went.
takes, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, I think just the cobham, and he said it because every time I say the word cobham, everyone freaks out.
Mm.
But and I think TikTok freaked out a little bit. And that player that he said, who was it?
God knows.
Well done, Baz. You keep
Who?
your job for another week.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Steve McEachran.
Cameron.
Everyone's like, oh yeah, he was sick. He was playing with Drogba, and I'm just like liking these messages. Like, yeah, nice.
Like, everybody just quickly
I remember who he
forgetting his
is.
name,
Yeah.
That's. I think that's the thing that I was waiting for. Like, I actually wanted to suss out the comment and see if people knew him, but
Apparently they did.
apparently they did. Yeah.
Shit's
Fair.
on us, hey.
There you go.
yeah? Bad football knowledge.
But it was good. Yeah.
You know, it's been a good couple of weeks. It's taken off, and we got a couple more guests lined up soon, which is
We
good.
got one big one coming,
Yes, we do.
which is cool.
We're gonna keep that under
I
wraps.
can't remember who we're talking about.
No, yeah, I
Like,
remember
he
exactly.
He actually
what you're
remembers. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Scarlett's
no idea
actually
who
so
it is.
cute when you just look at him, he's smiling on the couch.
And he just
Yeah,
nodded.
the more we do this, the more I know when he's smiling that he's not catching what we're talking about.
about. Oh, this guy.
I know like what smiles you have for what context.
Is it?
Guys, this is
my
Ali.
smile
If you
right
missed
now?
him on the last podcast, oh fuck.
Oh my god, that was
Yeah, that was
unnecessary, man.
Yeah, that was.
It was a long
He was
day.
here. He was here, but he wasn't here.
Nah, it was fun.
He was there,
Was I the honourable mention of that podcast?
hands down, easily.
Nah, it was good. But you boys got up on the weekend.
Yeah.
Who'd you play?
Bayside Argonauts.
I feel like
Your
you
favourite
play
team?
Bayside Argonauts all the time.
The
Bro,
octopuses.
Going up to Cheltenham twice in the matter of what 4 or 5 weeks. Yeah, 4 weeks was a struggle, man.
Fuck.
And it's
I
a,
didn't go.
it was weird, bro. It was a 12 p.m. kickoff. So leaving the house at 9:30, getting there by it took an hour and 10 minutes to get there.
Oh.
And then you get there, the pitch is literally in a valley in between a suburb with absolutely no parking. Yeah, so I hate it because I love having a schedule on Sundays, especially for game days. And
Yeah, he's like super
Yesterday's-
organised. If it's
yeah.
against his organisation, you're gonna have the worst Jamie ever.
Yeah, no, yesterday was just a
Hate him.
shambles. Where I got up early, watched United, left, had to stop, had to do another stop. Then I got there was no parking, had to park in a golf course, then had to walk down. I literally had to walk through a jungle.
Baz is sitting there like, who gives a
Bro, like I
that's
don't
what a
like
fucking
being
mission.
I don't like being late.
Nah.
And then you get there and you ask someone where the change rooms are, and it's like they're not even at the club.
Yeah. Nah, I get that. The other week we played in Truganina, and one of the boys, I think it was a 1 o'clock kickoff. So I told everyone to get there at 12, but he thought it was a 12 o'clock kickoff. So he's made that hour drive to Truganina to get there at 11 a.m.
Oh my god.
Well,
And his message just at 11 saying, boys, which change rooms are we in? We're like, fuck, someone's keen. And he got there early. But,
Did he at least start?
well, we had 10 players that game, actually.
Ooh.
It's the game I went keeper in.
Ooh.
Made me
What?
run
This
keeper.
happened?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Thanks for staying up to date with our YouTube videos.
You're so welcome. Tell me more.
/1-0. Yeah, no, we had everyone's overseas. Our keeper Jamie got injured, so he was out on a Saturday afternoon just before the game. So he was a late out, and then one other boy was injured as well. So yeah, we went there with and then one of the boys, the Resi's keeper for West Preston, got concussed in the warm up. So Dimmy, who was going to play for us, had to jump in keeper for the Resis. And then he was also playing for us the next day. He wouldn't have come on for the Resis, so he would have been fine.
Yeah.
But then he got he was sore and got injured playing for the Resis. So he's messaged me an hour before I was about to leave, saying that he can't play. So we went with 10. So when
still got the win though.
We beat them 6-2.
You only let 2 in.
Yeah, but the first one was pretty bad.
Oh, is it?
Stock standard.
The ball's just shot and I've gone like that. It's just gone through my fingers. The other one was the player ran through 5 players, 1v1, and you can literally see me just turn my body and just go for it.
Yeah, at that point,
I wasn't going to bother.
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend I know what I'm doing. But then, we're lucky they were bottom of the table. We're even with 10 players, we killed them.
That's pretty good. It's pretty
Is it for real?
Is this bloke serious or what? Bro, you're literally behind a camera and you're playing Instagram reels.
One day we will do those proper podcasts where they've got a camera on the person behind the camera, so you can see what Bees is doing.
You're not.
I'll expose I'll expose whose reels you're watching.
Oh, yeah.
If I can expose, and I know a person that's very close to this person. If you want me to expose whose reels.
Yeah.
Continue.
So let's.
Move on.
But no, we got.
What else is new with 1-0?
It's a good question. Not much really.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you're curious, what's new with 1-0? It's just on 1-0.
Yeah,
It's TikTok.
It's just the same sort of thing. We're trying.
Yeah.
Oh well, the girls' season finishes this week for futsal,
Oh yeah.
and then we've got to have a bunch of open training sessions for the boys and the girls' teams because the season starts August 17th for that.
Maybe I'll come down for a training session one day.
Yeah, team's full, but free.
Yeah.
But
No,
come
just
down.
like you said, the open, bro.
Yeah, no, come down. It's open. Yes.
Open training session, but the team's full.
Yeah, look at this guy. What a
Yes,
horrible
you're
manager.
right. It is
I'm
open.
not coming.
But yeah, other than that, the season's really done, for outdoor. It's only 4 weeks left, 5 weeks left.
Yeah, 5 weeks.
It's that time of the season where.
But these last 5 weeks, I feel like they just always drag.
Yeah.
These are the hard ones, Which is what I think we're trying to do. We play Melbourne Uni this weekend,
Oh yeah.
and they dicked us 5-1. They're top of the table. They haven't lost a game.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
And then the ones that smacked us 5-1, which is our worst defeat in outdoor history. So it's been the last month for us was hard because players come and
5-1's
go.
your worst defeat.
Yeah,
It's
but
actually not that bad.
don't forget the leagues we've been playing in.
Yeah.
Last year we only lost 1 game and we lost 2-1.
Well.
But
Wow. Solid effort.
Fair.
yeah, but it's been good. But anyway, I'm excited for today because even though obviously when we have people on, we talk about sort of them and their life stories, and it's worked out well for us because who starts a podcast in the off season?
Yeah, it was
Stupid.
Yeah.
But it's worked out really well for us because obviously we've had people on, we've been able to talk about them, but now we're in the thick of things. There's a couple of weeks out before the season. Championship, I think, starts in a couple of weeks too, which starts before the Premier League. But the transfers are going unbelievably full on at the moment.
Hot.
Yeah, Fabs
Really
is having time of his life.
I don't know how this bloke keeps up, man.
Actually, I'm going to start it off on a negative note, and I'm not just doing it to try and be trendy.
Here we go.
But the Rashford move, and I saw someone tweeted out the Rashford video where he's picked up the phone, and he said something in Spanish, and it was I'm Barca now or whatever.
Yeah.
Imagine if that just got dropped, without Fab talking
Without
about it
Fab.
for 5 days beforehand,
fair.
saying it's about to be cool. It would make it feel oh shit.
Yeah,
Rashford's gone.
there's no
Sick.
hype behind transfers.
Nah,
anymore.
he's ruined it.
Yeah.
Remember when the Sanchez video came out, Man United,
Yeah, man.
and he was doing the little piano stuff,
Yeah.
and that was bonkers.
Yeah.
Now,
You know things before clubs.
Fab
even
knew
do.
about it last year.
Do you remember the Thierry Henry clip when Brendan Rodgers got sacked and he grabs Jamie Carragher's leg?
Yeah.
You don't get
Yeah,
that
it's
anymore.
yeah,
You know it before it happens now. But what we're going to do is we're going to pretty much grade some of the biggest signings. So we're not talking about Fulham signings, with all love to Fulham, but just the big boys, the ones that we think everyone will keep an eye on no matter which team you go for, and sort of give our thoughts and opinions on them. And we know they're not done yet. And for context, we're filming this on a Monday because there's players in particular that could maybe move by the time you're watching this. But
100%.
we'll start off first. We mentioned Rashford. Rashford to Barcelona.
That's an interesting contract, that one.
A loan move.
Mm.
What do we think? Jamie, we're United fans. What are your thoughts on it? Good chat. Well done.
I don't know to be honest, man, like, I don't even know if I care.
Oh, bullshit.
Bro,
Nah.
to be honest, like, I actually, like,
I was going to hate on him, but I'm going to let him finish.
I don't know if I care about it. Like, I don't care for it. I don't want to know how he's going, and to be honest, like, I actually don't care.
I reckon that's the vibe.
I think it's just been that much of a draining season with his bullshit complaints. Nothing's going his way. For him to speak about how much of a top player he is, to then go and sign a deal at Barca to be a replacement for Rafinha when he's tired, is like. So what was the point of your move? Like, if you're that much of a top player, why not go to a club where you're going to be a top player? Like, now I feel like he's just gone to Barca for the sake of going to Barca.
I think he just doesn't want to wear red anymore, man.
No, and look, that's fair enough. But that's why, like, if he went to a club where, you know, he's going to be that top player, he's going to be that starter, 100%, I'd be like, yeah, this is mad. Like, good, do it. But it feels like it's just a move for the sake of moving.
Yeah, but most of the teams that he'd go to where he'd easily get a starting spot, they can't afford his wages, not even half his wages.
No, look, that's fair enough.
That's
like, this isn't
problem.
it's not a dig at any of the clubs. It's not a dig at Barca. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to pick up a player and you're going to be able to make that deal, like what they did, fair enough, go do it. But
I don't think anyone wanted him. I think, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we just went and forced him down Barcelona's throat. Because I don't think anyone... United can say now, Sancho's still here.
yeah,
Anthony's still here.
Yeah.
Like, everyone we're trying to get rid of, no one wants him.
Yeah.
Rashford went to Villa, and he got injured near the tail end of the season, but he did nothing.
Yeah.
United are desperate for him to have a good season. United need him to do well at Barcelona, so then hopefully the season after that, we can actually get something for him.
This is the thing. Well,
It's true.
they, you know, it is obviously a loan deal at Barca, but and then it's I think 30 million pound buyout.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, but 30 million and Rashford doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, which is peanuts in this day.
It didn't used to make sense.
No.
But now
Yeah.
it's gracious.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, all right, he's gone, sweet, no issue at all. But it's funny enough. I just got a notification on my phone. Marcus Rashford shared a post that you might like. Good on you.
Is it a 6 month or one whole season?
Nah, full season.
Full season.
Full
mate.
season.
I think it's going to be interesting. I think that's the general sort of thing from most United fans. And I feel like myself included. And it's weird because I feel like usually a player like that leaves and it's like you're homegrown. Like you said, not to compare Trent and Rashford, but the same thing of like they came through the ranks of the club and now they want to leave. I think with United it became a little bit like we've tried to get him and make him our star boy.
Yeah.
And to make him
Just
take
didn't
us.
want him,
Like
man.
I think it's quickly accepted that Rashford's not going to be in the team whenever we win the Premier League title next.
Yeah,
Whereas I think the dream was always for Rashford to hold it.
absolutely.
But I think
I
after
agree.
like the fans tried, Rashford you can say has tried, and sometimes you just need a change.
But it's a thing as well. It's like maybe like you can probably argue the fact that Trent maybe outgrew Liverpool, like to an extent.
Yeah,
Trent
I think
sorta
it's different.
outgrew Liverpool.
I think it's different because Trent obviously went and won stuff.
Exactly.
and
Like
is-
obviously
Trent,
with the
and he's done
success,
all
like
that,
that's
yeah.
why it sort of has a bit more of a hold on it. But
And the thing is, Trent could have easily became Rashford. The whole like
yeah, 100%.
listening too much to the media
Yeah.
and letting that alter his performances and his attitude with the team and this and that. But Liverpool just didn't.
But and then
allow
in
it.
saying that though, is like Trent had Klopp
yeah,
that whole
that's
time.
That's what I mean.
Whereas
like, Liverpool
Rashford
was
had
set
everyone.
up well that it just didn't
Yeah,
allow
yeah,
him
yeah.
to fall.
Yeah, I think
United don't support their players enough. That's
I think Rashford probably fell into that trap a little bit of getting a contract too big for his age and experience at the time. Like,
yeah, it was on like 250k
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
the age of 17.
yeah, and then that just ends up becoming a trickle effect for everyone else that comes in. Because you look at him, and if you're Casemiro, for example, coming in and saying, "Well, dude, I've won 64 Champions Leagues.
Yeah,
give
exactly.
me, give me double what he's won. On
Yeah.
what
Who's
he's
this
earning."
guy?
Yeah. But I reckon he'll like. I don't say he's not in their starting 11. I think he will be.
No.
I don't know if they've got maybe plans for him to play through the middle, Obviously, Lewandowski's getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
So
So
maybe in those times where you can give him a breather at the 60th, 65th minute, maybe Rashford plays to the middle a little bit.
But this
Yeah, I
is the
think
thing, though. Like, for a player like him, why make a move now where you're going to be a player that comes on in the 60th?
I think he's not. Well, the thing is, he's not starting for United.
He's
So
not gonna start
where's
for
he got to
any-
go? He wasn't even in Villa's best 11.
Facts.
And like what you guys said, you go, okay, we'll go to a club where you're going to start. West Ham aren't going to pay for him.
Yeah.
So, and then he's got to turn around and go, well, fuck that. I'm not going to drop down 200k worth of wages to go
To
and
be
play.
honest, it's a bit of a humble move for him.
Which is crazy because he's almost fallen high
Mm.
because he's playing for Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
They could go on and win the Champions League this year. Rashford could
100%.
win the Champions League this season. Which is the funny thing. Like, I kind of do. I hope he does well. Like,
I think he'll absolutely smash it. I think La Liga's a terrible league, and he will smash it.
well, Anthony went there and he tore it up, and they made him. He looked good. So imagine
Thank
Rashford does the same thing. I just don't think Rashford will have the same minutes.
But that's the thing.
game
I don't think the way that Barcelona will set up will be, around Rashford. Whereas
No,
Real
yeah.
Betis, like, they essentially 2-3 games in were setting up their game around Anthony.
Around
Yeah, they
Anthony.
let him play. Yeah.
I like Rafinha's a bit older. Lewandowski's a bit older. They both get injured. They're out for like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
That's he's in.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's-
I think
that's-
he's almost like, a little bit in footy terms, he's almost like the first emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone from that front four gets injured, like the
Yeah,
first
he'll
one,
be-
you
he'll be
would
the first.
maybe probably look at is like, all right, go on and do us a job.
Well, they had a preseason friendly against Vissel Kobe yesterday. I think he came on in the 46th minute, got subbed off in the 76th, only played 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's wild.
That was
But I
That was
guess
a bit
it was
random.
probably
It's
just
pre-season.
Yeah,
it's
probably
like
just
whatever.
like
Go in,
Yeah.
come out.
the conditions there were wild. Like
Yeah.
it was.
It's a bit of Metro League roll on, roll off.
Yeah, bro.
What's up, yeah.
But yeah, that's that move. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll hear a lot about it. 100%. I think
While
that's
while
gonna be
we're on Man United and Boimo,
yeah,
how do you feel, United boys?
I'm
Finally got your guy after 10 years.
bad. You can start off.
What,
with
you
that.
like him or don't like him?
No, I rate it 100%.
Oh, yeah, I'm happy with it. But I think you nailed it on the head before. I think we're a little bit drained already, United fans. I've got it happened. I'm like, cool. I think until you see him play, it's like, unless we sign Lamine Yamal, there's no change really happening. I feel like we're still just gonna be around that mid-table this season.
Really?
I like him and Boomer. Apparently, that's how you say it.
Boomer.
And
Is it?
Boomer. Yeah, there was
Yeah.
the video of him saying,
You're
Yeah.
still in Boimo.
"My name is Brian
Mbumo.
Boomo."
Oh,
Yeah.
that's where the memes came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it'll be good. What I actually do like, and a little bit of credit, is like we've played it almost a little bit safe, which sounds stupid because you spent 75 mil or whatever it is. But I think two of our signings we've played a little bit safe with Cunha and Mbumo because you've gotten players that they've played in the Premier League.
Yeah.
They're not having to relocate. They're not having to get used to the physicality that you always hear when these international players come and play for Premier League for the first time. They've done it. And Mbumo scored a heap of goals in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Cunha was very, very, very good for a bottom 5 side and was that player that everyone's like, oh, if he was playing at a better team, like, he'd be a gun. So I think that's the cool part, I think, about it. Obviously, the price tag, it's always going to happen. I think it's stupid people talk about price tags now because
there's so
I
much
don't think
worse.
the price tags. I don't think the price tag is a.
I think
is
there's
even
an
a
interesting
topic.
thing about the price tag that I think we'll touch on when we get to Liverpool to compare his to another player that Liverpool just
Well,
signed.
I think I saw it maybe about a week ago was the price obviously we paid for Cunha and Mbumo. Like is actually pretty reasonable for the amount of goals they've got combined.
Yeah.
35 goals last season combined.
But then you look at the front three,
Like
and our front three with Højlund and Boomer and Cunha is worth like 225 million, and it doesn't scream at 225 million front three.
no, it doesn't. But and then if
Doesn't look like
if
it.
they actually link up under Amarim, well, I guess we can wait and see. Like we played yesterday against West Ham, who, bro, in my opinion, West Ham look fucking dog shit.
Yeah,
They
do.
look
They're actually
horrendous,
really,
bro.
really bad.
Areola
this year.
Areola looks like.
Want to roll the geezer?
He just passed it to Manu.
I don't know. Areola, like the
feel like
haircut's not doing it, man.
Yeah,
That's what I was just about to say. His hair's getting longer and he's getting worse.
He's terrible. Like the penalty he gave away. I don't know. He like fumbled the ball and then just like nosedived into Aiden Heaven. I was like, bro, it wasn't that deep. Like, there was no need to spear tackle him. But, yeah, West Ham look absolute dog shit. But the way we played yesterday was actually really good, considering. I think Amram's still a bit blind because he was really happy with Hoyland's runs. But I don't know where he was running.
Yeah.
Like, there were a couple of times I was like, bro, where are you running?
Oh, look, I watched... There was a highlight reel that somebody posted on TikTok. It's so bad. It's literally just... These are all of Hoyland's runs in this game. Some of them were, like, really good if your players would just play it to him earlier.
Yeah.
Or, like, see his vision.
Yeah, 100%.
But the problem is his vision is like, bro, where the fuck are you going?
He's like, his vision is impaired.
Yeah, that's not what I was expecting. Surely that's not part of our system. But like I said, if Bruno or whoever the hell has the ball gives him the ball earlier, bro, he's got the power to run next to a centre back. Just give him the
Look, don't get me wrong. The first opportunity he had early in the game,
the one-on-one.
bro, he was firing like
He just destroyed that centre back.
ripped him.
I don't even know who it was.
I think it was it Suchek? I think.
Suchek, nah. Oh,
I think it might have been. And yeah, like he looks really good. He looks really fit. And then I was thinking,
he's just shit.
yeah, and I was thinking about it. Like, all right, the runs he was making, they weren't within the play. But again, at the same time, it's like it's our like third game of preseason. So maybe once Cunha sort of gets involved a bit more and we actually sort out that starting midfield, I think it'll be a lot better. And then once Mbeumo comes in and stuff like that, but I think we look a lot better. We look a lot more freer going forward. We look a lot more attacking. Defensively, we look a lot better.
Do you reckon, how do you say his name? Heaven or Heaven?
Heaven. Aiden Heaven.
Do you reckon
he was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I don't want him anywhere near a starting 11.
Oh, jeez.
Bro, I don't want him anywhere near a starting 11.
It's controversial, that.
No, don't want him anywhere near it.
Want him to go to hell instead? Sorry.
Bro.
Wow.
Delete looked really good.
Who was your back three at the start? I didn't actually see the lineups.
As long as Lenny Yoro...
Delete Yoro and Heaven.
Yeah.
As long as Lenny Yoro stays fit, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
In the two centre backs. Martinez comes back in like September.
Yeah.
But you don't want Martinez.
As long as they stay fit, touch wood.
Yeah.
But
the butcher.
Yeah, I think we need a striker. I think we do definitely need a striker. But I think
on that, I'm actually really confident in Xerxes. Like genuinely, I think.
What the hell?
No. This hear me out. This is the thing. The way Xerxes plays, when he plays that sort of old school number 9 role, uses his body up forward, plays as that target man.
Yeah.
With him there, with Mbeumo, with Cunha.
So you want him to play as like a false 9 to Mbeumo.
Look, not even as a false 9, but having a strong target up top to allow our players to go forward and not. It's like with Hoyland, it's sort of like you play it, you hope he makes that run in, you hope he either takes that shot or maybe he might play the next one. Whereas you can play it to Xerxes. Xerxes' first priority is going to be to hold up the ball, play that next ball into either Bruno or Cunha, or look to play it out wide. I think we have a lot more options with Xerxes playing as that target. But I don't know. It's still.
Look, I give him credit. He's good with the ball at his feet, but he you can just tell he can't. He does not like a centre back bashing into him. Because anytime he's gone on the ball and he's had to hold it and just hold a centre back, he's lost it. Whereas when he's moving with it, yeah, he looks pretty decent. But at the end of the day, he's still not a striker. Your formation needs a striker.
Yeah.
Well, people keep saying if Mbeumo plays through the middle, which is another possibility. But then I don't think where Cunha and Mbeumo will play will sort of be like that false 9, that false 10 role sort of thing. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. I think with United, there's you're always going to talk about them, but until I see something,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But a team that did sign a striker, and as of now, was it yesterday, a couple of days ago? Gyokeres to Arsenal is finally confirmed and it's done. I mean, Arsenal fans should be buzzing because that was their main thing.
Bro, have you seen already what they're doing on AFC TV?
Nah.
Bro, a few of their guys were running around the streets of London doing this.
Yeah.
There was like 5 or 6 of them running around corners doing this.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate your fan base so bad.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Great
if
signing.
If he scores, if he starts hot, the kid's gonna. He's
Actually,
gonna have an absolute field day.
I'm gonna bring it
I
up.
don't
One
think-
sec.
I'm just gonna say it early. I don't think it'll make that big of a difference for him.
He's not.
Oh yeah, I think it's funny how everyone's tune has changed a bit because he was the hot European striker that was going to come and is going to come to a Premier League team. United wanted him. The link with Amorim and Sporting was like the obvious shout. But I think this whole situation has, for lack of better ways of putting it, has sort of icked everyone out a little bit because it fell with it, which isn't entirely. It's not his fault, not entirely. But I think he was hot, and I think his steam's dropped off a little bit. When now he doesn't feel like as much of like that glorious big European striker that's got to come and win Arsenal the league. I think like someone like an Isak has like sort of overshadowed that a little bit. But I think either way, it's a good. I don't think you can say it's a bad signing at all for Arsenal because they need a striker. But what it does now is now you put him in a situation, and like there's that stat that 98 goals in 102 games, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you're playing in the Premier League now.
Yeah.
You're gonna be playing. He's got the record in the Champions League, we know, but now he's playing Champions League.
Well, he already is a failed. He's already failed in the Premier League once.
Yeah, but look at the teams.
Yeah, nah. Well, there was a tweet by an Arsenal fan saying Gyokeres will make his official debut for Arsenal wearing number 14 at Old Trafford on Henry's birthday in Premier League game week 1 while facing his former coach Ruben Amorim.
So United's getting fucked pretty much.
Well, no.
Nah, because I'm superstitious with that shit.
Nah,
He's
man.
gonna hit the Bane salad 3 times, yeah.
Hey, and also, was there like a special on
On the number
Thierry
14?
Henry's number? Like every man and his dog decided to
Yeah, I
take
saw
Thierry
Rashford.
Henry's number. Rashford took 14. Gyokeres took 14. Like, bro, beat
I
it.
don't like the number 14.
I think it's a random number.
Doesn't look
Bro, beat
nice.
it,
I don't know if I like
It
that.
only looks good on Terry.
I almost prefer like a 15 because the way the 5, it feels a bit more compact.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah.
so
Alright, sweet.
so
Yeah, so he's alright. He's wearing the 14 on Thierry Henry's birthday on game week 1. I reckon he's gonna flop.
Oh, Merry Christmas. I don't know. Yeah, it's a weird one because I think he'll do well. I don't think they're gonna win the league. But what it
Nah,
also
they're not
does
winning
come
the
with is, fuck, the kid's got pressure on him now. But also, and what we'll touch on, especially with Liverpool, is now Arsenal have got the pressure. Last year they kept saying, "Nah, like we need a striker, we need a striker."
now
And it's almost like a bit of an excuse as to like why we can't go and
Yeah.
compete. You've got that striker now. You've got your back 4. You've got arguably the best centre back, 2 of the best 5 centre backs in the league.
they might lose them both.
You've got Declan Rice. Yeah. Like now's your time because that is a genuine thing too.
Yeah.
Saliba screams Real Madrid player in the next.
Saliba's
3
on the
years.
Yeah.
fence right now as we speak with his
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very interesting to see how he does. I think for him, and it sounds obvious, but he needs to score as soon as he can.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I think Arsenal fans are going to put so much pressure on him to
Yeah.
be the one that holds that team on his back, and I don't think he's that type of player that's going to do it.
See, this is the thing. I feel like it was different. Fuck's sake. My whole life. Fuck my life. This is the thing. When he was going to United, I feel like he wouldn't have had anywhere near as much pressure, and he would have done a lot better because he's already played in Amorim's system. Now he's going to Arsenal, where Arsenal are like, give the ball to Saka, give the ball to Odegaard. Oh my God, Rice is going to shoot. Now he's playing in a 4-3-3, where there's like 7 other players in that starting lineup that will score. When he was at Sporting, it was Gyokeres, please score a goal. If he went to United, it would have been Gyokeres, please score a goal.
I still.
So I don't actually. The hell?
I do still sort of feel like he'll get that at Arsenal though,
I don't think so.
because there's been so much of that cry and yell for a striker, and now they're like, well, finally we've got our striker. Now our striker needs to score goals.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
when
think
he
in the
does-
last 6 months I've heard an Arsenal fan even mention his name. I don't think they knew who he was before he signed.
I don't think they.
I'm going to be honest.
I don't think they thought they were going to get him. I think like.
I know. I think he hears one fucking coaching talk before a game about fucking Edison and the light bulb, and
and Tesla and all that shit.
yeah, and Tesla, and he's done out.
Yeah.
He's done out.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see.
I don't know. Hoping my guy Dino just headbutts
He's
him.
going to see
first game.
Declan Rice and Ronnie Medweke making a fucking rap song in the background. It's about
Well, let's talk.
Fuck,
Yeah.
what do I do now?
Let's talk about the Madueke signing. Obviously, Chelsea. It just shows a little bit. I've got take away the World Cup, whatever they won. I've actually got high hopes for Chelsea this year.
Yeah,
I think Cole Palmer will just.
They look scary.
He's gonna just tear it apart. I'm a massive João Pedro fan too. I would have loved him. He's one of those players where I almost didn't want to come to United.
Yeah.
Because I don't want us to fuck him up and for me to like.
I feel
Get
like
off
he
him
would
a
have
little bit.
prospered like crazy.
You reckon?
I was saying for ages that United should change their target from whoever the hell it is to João Pedro.
What I don't get is how we had this release clause and Chelsea were the only ones that went, yeah, we'll take it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that much.
I know.
Yeah.
I think he'll do really well. Where he plays, if he plays through the middle and how much he plays.
Yeah.
Where they play, if they play,
But what was I going with this?
where he plays, if he plays.
Well, he's got competition. I think that's where you were going.
Oh,
Well,
Madueke.
he's got 65 players.
Madueke, that's what I was saying.
In front of him.
The fact that Chelsea, because they just let him leave and go to an Arsenal, I think is a pretty big move from their end as well. I think that signing for Arsenal, though, is a thing of, we know Saka's got to get injured for another 6 weeks throughout the season.
Yeah.
And it's like, now we just need someone.
Yeah. But
And they're quite similar players. They're direct players. They're skillful players.
yeah.
They'll take the
Yes.
player on. They'll look to put it in. I don't think it's a bad signing. I think it's a great.
He's not a bad signing. He's not a bad player. But Arsenal are like they're very like this. They're very team players. You know what I mean? Like
Squad.
yeah, they're very
Yeah.
very good. They're a
Yeah.
unit. Madueke's problem at Chelsea was, I don't care about you. I want to score. Like he used to fight with Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson every game.
But
That's why
I
he stopped starting.
think that was a Chelsea problem though,
Yeah,
because Chelsea signed so
Maybe.
many individuals. It was sort of like, well, if Madueke didn't do it, Nicholas Jackson was going to do it.
Yeah.
If Jackson didn't do it, Cole Palmer was going to do it.
Yeah, probably actually.
They didn't really have. I don't think they had that one player in that starting 11 that really bonded that team together. It was sort of get the ball to the front three
I hope
and
they
just
won't score.
let them do their thing.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like it was evident at
I
Chelsea.
think it's he takes that Sterling role. I think of what they wanted
Yeah.
Sterling to be.
Mm.
Of just like, can we just put someone on that can impact the game?
Yeah.
Put someone on the FA Cup in the mid-table games. You know someone's going to get injured. And he comes in, and it's not a big drop-off.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think, like, I rate it. I think it got a bit of flack because Arsenal fans, like, it didn't feel like a need.
It didn't because
Yeah.
it got
So when-
Nwaneri as well.
So when that signing came out, it was like, well, fuck, like, are we got to sign a striker?
Yeah, it's
Or,
been
like,
random.
yeah.
Why did you throw 40 million at this guy?
And it came out of nowhere, really.
It was pretty.
But I think we'll go to Liverpool now because these
Yeah,
guys
sure, no more.
have been the
I
big.
I reckon we go to Chelsea first.
Yes.
Let's leave Liverpool for last. Liverpool, we've
Scared.
got 14 signings to get through a Liverpool, man.
Scared.
Let's. Oh, well,
Go.
Chelsea aren't too much better.
Go Chelsea. João Pedro.
Yeah, obviously.
João Pedro, Liam
João Pedro's
Delap,
there. Liam Delap. They've got that. I think they've got 6 number 9s now.
and they still need to get rid of Nicholas Jackson, who
Yeah.
you guys might get.
Definitely the fuck not.
Oh,
I don't want him anywhere near.
Maybe it
United.
could be like a Lukaku sort of thing.
No. No,
Look,
thank
look.
you. I'm happy with Rasmus and Joshua. I do not want him. I don't want no Nicholas. I can't trust someone that has 2 first names. I don't like it.
Look, I'm sorry, but
Beat it.
I would definitely rather Nicholas Jackson over
You know the
Højlund.
suit- you
I
know
want
the suit
Sesko,
company?
and that's it. Thank
You
you.
know the suit company, Peter Jackson?
Yeah.
And the ad where it goes, Peter Jackson.
Nicholas
Every time I hear Nicholas Jackson, that plays in my head.
No, the other thing that plays in my head is, you know how Premier League players introduce themselves so that the cameramen and all that know their name, and he goes,
Yeah.
Nicholas Jackson. That's all I hear.
Bro, stop putting hype on your name. You're a donkey. No, I don't want him.
But yeah,
But yeah.
if being United, bro, I would definitely rather him over Højlund or
No.
Xerxes. He's got a higher
No.
output and he's better.
Just
He looks malnourished. I don't like it.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, yeah, like Chelsea, yeah, they look strong.
Chelsea doing what Chelsea usually do. They sign a bunch of people that you don't know. They spend a lot of money, and then these people end up doing good. But try and guess their starting 11.
Nope.
The odds of that being it are like $2.
Yeah.
No one knows what their starting 11 is going to be. Is Delap going to start at striker? He's got the number 9, but then they sign João Pedro, who's better in the Premier League.
Yeah.
So who's
Yeah.
going to start?
I don't know if João Pedro will play through the middle as a 9. I think they'll almost low-key shuffle him a little bit out wide. I don't think you'll see Palmer, Pedro, and Palmer. And
Say that again.
Delap.
Palmer, Pedro, and Palmer.
I don't think you'll see Palmer,
love a
Pedro, and Delap. I'm actually going for Palmer on Wednesday night.
Keep.
Yeah.
Palmer, Pedro, and Delap.
And
You're not
Delap.
going to see them all together in the front three, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Fuck yeah, no.
I hope not, because that sounds like shit front three.
Yeah, no.
No, but I mean, like, I
Sounds
meant in the
like
same,
fucking
Yeah, no,
in
no,
the same
yeah,
11
no,
on the
yeah.
pitch. Because I don't think Delap will be their starting striker.
Well, look, they've got time. They've all signed 15-year contracts, so fuck.
I don't think Delap starts for them, to be honest with you.
Really?
You reckon it'll be like a FA Cup or...
They'll slowly ease him through. I don't think he starts round one.
Fuck giving him the number 9 and then not starting him.
Nah, fuck the numbers off. Take the number. It means nothing.
That's
Especially if it's an ugly number.
It's number 9.
Yeah, but like, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
The
okay.
9 gets glorified too much. Fuck the number off. Score goals.
sure.
You want to talk about numbers? Melbourne Victory just announced Zinedine Machac is number 10, which goes, oh, Fornaroli must have just lost his number 10.
pretty much.
And no one knows what happened to Fornaroli.
Yeah.
So that's why.
That just
Fuck the
happened
numbers
today.
off, Ali.
No. Disagreed.
That just happened today.
Play with no numbers on the back.
But then we don't have players like CR7, R9.
They're just for brands anyway. They're just trying to
Now we have
market it.
D9.
And
The fuck is D9?
Delap.
Oh, God.
oh, Jesus Christ. See, exactly. You
Yeah,
give
but-
people like him legs to make jokes like that.
Whatever. Who cares? Fuck
All right,
Chelsea.
can we
They
talk
have
about
no
Liverpool
fans
now?
yet.
You
Yeah,
ready?
let's talk about these
Alright,
donkeys.
All right, let's go Liverpool.
Let's
Well, their oil rig that they have under Anfield, producing some decent money.
I don't know where...
I don't know. They've made 54 signings and they're still on the Coutinho money. That's what I'm hearing.
Bro,
Oh, we still have
what are you
Coutinho money.
talking about?
Bro, beat it. Go talk.
Bro, alright.
Tell us about
So
Liverpool.
we signed who? Frimpong,
Yep.
Gyokeres,
Yep.
Wirtz,
Yep.
Ikatike.
Yep.
They're the ones that you
For a
want to
total
talk
of
about.
650 million.
No, it was 300 million. Okay.
For Baz's favourite player.
We sold Kwanzaa at the same time that we got Frimpong. Technically, Frimpong's for free.
You got 35 mil for him is ridiculous.
Why? He's young and he's great and he's played next to one of the best centre-backs ever.
Okay, and I drove next to Dwayne Johnson one day. Like, doesn't make me worth 75 million.
No, but probably
wild.
makes you a shit driver.
Yeah, so the
So
Kwanzaa
Frimpong's
deal.
technically for free. So,
Hey, do you know what
I
that
don't
is?
know
That's
where he's
hey,
going.
that is white girl math.
Yeah, it's
I
Gilman.
paid cash, so it's free.
Yeah, it's Gilman.
Yeah, go.
how much did we sell Kwanzaa for since you know so well?
35 million.
35. What
0.7.
did we sign Frimpong for? 30. God, for free. Anyway, we actually made money.
5 mil
God,
profit.
for free.
All right, yeah.
Kirk's 40 million. We
Yeah.
won the Premier League. 110 million reward. So that's still money incoming.
Yeah.
Kirk-
Sucks.
I'm not done.
No, just let him. Yeah. Gyokeres.
Words 120 million. I don't know where the fuck we got 120 million from. But words 120 million. We just sold Luis Diaz 75 million.
Yeah.
Klopp spent no money when he was there. Yeah,
Klopp wasn't allowed to.
exactly. So we've still got the Klopp era money that he wasn't allowed to spend. So it's not like,
So you sold
investigate
Diaz.
them. Where'd they get their money
You
from?
sold Diaz for 75 million, and now you're going to spend 170 million on Isak.
I don't think we're going to buy it.
So negative 100 million.
I don't think we'll sign him.
All right.
Technically, we've only spent.
Bro, you signed Ekatike just to shove it up Newcastle United's
Yes, we
ass,
did.
just to fuck around with them.
Yes, we did.
You think you're not going to sign Isak just to be like, what?
No, I think we did that to like show them that you're going to put a price tag like this on Isak. I'm going to make sure that you're not going to get another striker.
You're just going to look like idiots if you pay it.
No,
I think. I actually want to give Liverpool a bit of credit
Thank you.
because it is like it sort of shows when things are run well and work well, then like you can do it.
Thank you.
What is going to be very interesting now this year is Liverpool are now playing with pressure.
Yeah.
You're the best team in the league
Yeah.
without a doubt. You're one of the best teams in the world. But now
Get it.
you've made these big boy signings, and now if they don't work, Liverpool haven't had to force a player
Mm.
to work in their team because of his price tag, because of the big transfers in years.
Mm.
Are they big boy signings, though?
Fucking oath they are. You got Wirtz. He was one of the better players in Germany. Like, you know, for that season, I guess. He was one of the better players in Germany. These players also, they're going to be looking for World Cup momentum.
Mm.
Yeah.
So Wirtz also in his head. Wirtz, I reckon, could have easily just gone to Bayern Munich, do what you do there.
Yeah.
You'll get the. I mean, it's not like he's going to have a shit year for Liverpool and he won't get called up.
Mm.
But at least momentum-wise and playing-wise.
Yeah.
But, for example, Wirtz, if he doesn't get kicking at Liverpool, now that's when the pressure comes.
Yeah, he'll
Yeah,
get
of course.
slanted bad.
Liverpool haven't had that. Even when Salah came to Liverpool at the start, no one really cared about him. Because
Yeah.
he was seen as the Chelsea reject.
Yeah.
Facts, yeah.
And then he went to Roma, and then okay, cool. Then it was a player from Roma coming to Liverpool.
I think they've signed really good players, like for those like positional, for those
They fit us so
positional
well,
changes.
but-
They do. They actually fit in really
Yeah.
well.
They,
Like
they
they
look
the
good
signings
already.
they've made have like made a lot of sense. Basil, why do you have your hand up?
Yeah.
€613. What do you buy? Gucci jacket.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that include the player wages that were spent during that time? Because that would make sense.
Or was that just on transfers?
Yeah, but 20-something of them were probably just squad players that you don't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so paid to players. So that's
Yeah.
including wages and that.
Yeah.
That's a stupid stat. Thanks, man.
The poor kid. I
Yeah.
appreciate it, Baz. Thank you. For
No, I think like, honestly, like with the signings that Liverpool have made, they've made Premier League champion signings. Like they've just not even like rebuilt the squad, just like really enhanced.
They're signings with intent.
Yeah.
They've
Yeah.
made signings to go, well, we want to win the Premier League again. We're going to make the final in the Champions League. And that should be your expectations. Because if you are going to go and make these signings, and like you said, building on top of a championship winning team already, like you've got to have high expectations.
Yeah.
You can't be happy to fall second fiddle to City again this season.
No.
Yeah, no.
Like, in my eyes, and this isn't me being a biased United fan, whatever it is, anything but the league title for you guys is like,
Not enough.
it's
Yeah,
a failure. And we
Yeah.
use failure like as a harsher way to put it, but your goal should be we're winning the Premier League. Anything other than that, like fuck.
Yeah,
We should have
I
done that.
honestly think we should do a double. Premier League,
See,
FA Cup, Premier League, and
I
Champions
disagree with you. I disagree with you. I think the Premier League should be guaranteed. Here, put that to the side. We need to go for Champions League.
League.
Yeah.
I agree.
Like they need to. Like the way that their Champions League run ended
Wasn't good enough.
was not good enough. And
Look,
I think
we lost
now,
to the Champions League winners. So
in a game that was it was a game
they
of two
do-
legs,
they-
which
they
is fair
smashed
enough. But then at the same time, I think the Premier League should be here. Yep, sweet, we'll deal with that. No issue at all.
the good thing is we've got the depth to fight for both. If we
100%.
keep, like, right now we've got Harvey Elliott and Nunez who might leave. If we sell them, we're gonna has to be instant replacements because that's depth.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's a second striker and a second cam.
Do you
or
reckon you
third.
sell Harvey Elliott? Is there even any like?
He wants to go because he wants more game time. I think we want to keep him for depth, as
Yeah.
I say. But when a player wants more game time, you got to let him go because they're just going to
Do you
play.
know what
out
Harvey
fast.
Elliott's on?
What wages?
Yeah.
I think like
No drugs.
100k, 90k.
Oof.
Yeah, we
So
we
he
pay
can
F
literally
all.
go. He can literally go anywhere.
Do you know how much Curtis Jones is on? 35k.
Well,
Yeah, 35k.
that's wild.
Bro, after one season in career mode, a player like that would ask, "Hey,
Look,
boss,
I don't know if
Bad,
I don't know if
give me
he's recently
300K
signed a
wages.
new contract and has changed, but last time I checked, he was like
Well, fair.
because
That was got-
he was academy promotion.
Yeah. Harvey Elliott could go anywhere.
Not anywhere. He could go to a mid-table Prem team and
Yeah,
maybe
like-
start.
yeah.
I was saying he'd be perfect at Tottenham.
I was just gonna say I'd love to see him at Tottenham.
I'd like to see him at Brighton, or a West Ham,
I said to
or a
my
Villa.
I said to my brother as well. I was like, maybe Brighton even.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he'd suit Brighton. He's just got that.
He's a mid-table Prem, like, and
Yeah.
good mid-table Prem.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, it's getting to the pointy end of things, especially with the start of the season.
Yeah.
But
Well, Isak, you don't reckon Isak goes?
Isak can't go to another Premier League team because Newcastle have said if anybody in the Premier League want him, we want 170 million. Who the hell is going to pay 170 million?
I'd be fuming if I was Newcastle with Isak, because you've obviously just lost. How do you say his name? Ikitike. Emenike. You've just lost. Etiquette. You've just lost him, obviously, to Liverpool, and then 3 days later, Isak comes around. It always did feel a bit fishy though when he wasn't included in that.
That's what I was just about to
match.
say. Yeah,
And then after that, everyone starts to come and goes, maybe it was there right in front of our face, but we just didn't really pay much attention to it.
Yeah.
And surely he doesn't go to Saudi Arabia.
Nah. He'll end up staying.
No.
He'll just end up staying.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, but if your manager comes out before a pre-season tour and they ask him, why did you leave him out of the squad? And he says, because we're doubtful about his future. Bro, he said something. And it goes back to the conversation we had before the pod.
Yeah.
Bro, players have way too much power.
Yeah.
Way too much power, man.
The days of a club, and the contracts mean peanuts now
Bro.
too. If a player says, I don't want to be here, they're gone.
Until you've signed the new deal, man, you fucking go to the pre-season tournament and you play. Simple as that. You're still a Newcastle player.
I agree.
Like, at the end of the day,
100%.
but again, $170 million price tag is...
It's cooked, man.
It's a joke, man.
I reckon. I want to give us. Let's everyone give a final prediction on that Isak move. I think Isak for 135 mil to Liverpool gets confirmed before the season starts. I don't want it to happen, but I reckon there'll be a way to move him down. I think Newcastle go, well, fuck, you don't want to be here, go.
You know what?
And then unfortunately, who's going to start and lead the line for Newcastle United? The free agent Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
DCL.
Yeah.
Facts. If he doesn't go to use,
Nah, we won't. Surely not, bro.
he's on your shortlist.
Unless we bottle the Sesko deal and Sesko goes to Newcastle.
Calvert-Lewin's honking.
Yeah.
He was good 4 years ago.
Yeah, no, he's dog shit.
He's terrible.
Yeah, he's
I don't
very,
know.
very bad.
Yeah, I reckon that's a good shout. 135 million to Liverpool,
But
Which is crazy.
well,
it's crazy,
this is
yeah,
the thing.
but other than Haaland, who else is the best striker in the Premier League right now?
Oh, that's the thing. They're hard to come by.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
like
Isaac
Sesko
like
gets thrown around. I'm not going to claim I watch Leipzig every week. I don't know
No.
about it.
Yeah, no.
But from what I've seen from him, I don't really want to do it. That's why the Mbeumo and Cunha deals, I would rather play it safe and take
Easy
them.
money.
Because they're players that at least they've done in the Premier League.
They're bled in the Premier League, so they know what's going on.
And the way they play is something that you can adapt.
Yeah.
Sesko. No worries, mate. Sesko, he's built even as well. They're hard to sort of work straight away in the Premier League.
Yeah.
His sort of stature doesn't really often tend to work from what we've seen in the past.
He gives Wakehorse vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
That's a good shout.
So now that's why I think the price tag, the money's gonna be thrown. That's what's gonna happen. People are gonna have to pay big bucks if you want to play you up, because there is a little bit top quality, world class players in those big positions pretty scarce now.
Yeah.
You want a big boy striker.
Well, this is the thing.
You're gonna have to fork out a lot.
Liverpool can spend that money because the new financial rules that have come in. I think they're every.
Yeah, it's the start of a new financial bracket now.
Yeah, and I think it's every 2 years or 3 years or
Nah,
something like
4.
that. So yeah, they won't even get looked at. But I guess if they can spend the money, but at the same time, I think this is sort of the mentality that I don't know. We're not there, but just if you put 1 and 2 together, Liverpool would go in with the mentality saying, all right, Premier League's here. We go for Champions League. They get that massive prize money from the Champions League.
Yeah.
Whatever other domestic titles they can win in that time. And they've got the team to do it. I think they've got the team to do it, and they'll get that sorted.
So obviously the Premier League, it's fit, it's firing. The transfers it's all happening. It's all going on. Silly season, but we'll come back to Australia now a little bit. And I was of course I'm about to sneeze now. I was at the Heidelberg versus Western Bears game last week.
Western Bears, Western Workers, whatever they are.
Western Bears. You know why I remember they were Bears?
Why?
Because there was a guy. They were from Perth. There was, I think.
No,
from
Northern New South Wales.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Northern New South Wales.
Yeah, there's 2 NPL leagues.
Right.
Yeah. And there's north, south.
Yeah.
Never eat soggy Weet-Bix.
100%.
And there was a guy there that was dressed up in an actual bear costume.
Jesus. He would have been warm, but
Yeah, well,
cold night.
that's what we said. But he was dressed up in an actual bear costume. So there was all these little Heidelberg kids.
Was he roaring as well?
Yes.
Oh, fuck off.
Wow.
So when the players have walked out, he's standing there, and you can actually hear him just go. Yeah.
Do they sound again? I didn't
Nah,
get it.
fuck off.
Fucking hell.
It was
Fair
dead
enough.
set, and then he's like chasing these little kids. He's like, ah! And these little kids come up to me and they go, hey, bro, like the bear's chasing us. I go, what the fuck? And it was dead set a bear chasing.
What a stupid team.
Yeah. But to be fair, they actually didn't do too well.
To be fair, they didn't do too well.
Heidelberg scored the first goal, went up 1-0. And then second half, to be honest with you, Western Bears were all over them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Heidelberg just did not look good. And then on the counter-attack, they went and scored. But for the magic of the cup, low-key, everyone was hanging on for like the West. They had people come down as well. They brought a bus down for the game.
Oh, well.
that's sick.
Yeah, credit to
Love
them
that.
because, yeah, I'll be honest. I've actually never been to a Heidelberg home game.
Really?
Yeah?
Yeah, I know. Believe it or not.
Well.
Yeah, what a poor Greek boy, huh?
Bad.
Yeah, you're
Um,
a disgrace
Yeah,
to Greece.
terrible, disgusting.
Okay.
But it was pretty funny because not sort of what I expected.
What did you expect?
I was the youngest person there.
You reckon?
I don't know if it was because it was a cup game against 4 Victorian teams, a random team,
Yeah.
and maybe because it wasn't the big clash, whatever.
But do you still think you're that young, or is that what it was?
Bro, there was no one there under the age of 55.
Wow.
Games like that, like you get the hard
Was there a
balls.
lot of people there?
But then, not really.
Nah.
But then I compare it to Avondale. I was at the Avondale game
Sterling,
the night
Macedonia.
before against Sterling, Macedonia, and man, there was families there,
Serious.
Yeah.
which was cool. And it was at Green Gully's ground,
Yeah.
so it wasn't even like it was at what's it called,
Avenger-
Avenger.com.au
yeah.
park or something, whatever it is,
Fenchurch Park.
Avenger Park. And that felt like a completely different vibe. And I'm comparing the two because obviously these two teams are first and second currently in the NPL competition. So I thought that was something really, really interesting because even though I'm sort of here, there, and everywhere, I haven't really gone into that much.
Yeah.
So the Avondale vibe was very, very different to, and I feel like you can compare it because the team, this Macedonia team is from, are they from Perth?
They're from Perth,
I
yeah.
think they're the ones that are from Perth.
Yep.
So you can compare it because it's two teams that have come from interstate. They're both like sitting mid-table in their current leagues, I think, over there
Yep.
as well.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's massive blockbuster
Yeah.
games. But Avondale got a pretty convincing 5-1 win. Friend of the pod in the studio, Tommy Manos, when they conceded the goal last minute,
Yep.
oh my goodness.
Mm.
Yeah.
He was furious. He spilled something.
No, he
I
didn't.
thought he spilled something. He was losing
hates
it. And
losing
then
cliche,
after the
yeah.
game, like all the boys are in, and you could tell like some of the players went up to him, and he's like throwing them off him. He's like, get off! He was pissed.
Yeah, he was burning.
He was
burning.
fuming.
Nothing
But-
worse than losing an easy clean sheet.
And that's what it was. But Avondale looked good. From my perspective, I know I've only like just comparing those two games. Avondale looked like the best team
Champions.
by far.
Mm.
Yeah.
Footballing wise, player wise. I mean, the players they're subbing on, like Kirko comes on, he's mental.
Yeah.
Mm.
He scored a goal. You know, Blake Carver didn't even come on. Like, you got players like that. Who's the other winger from Avondale? Dark hair.
Sure.
The other winger.
Yeah, there's a winger that came on as well. I can't remember his name.
I think they had Kirko. I think they had Manny on the bench as well.
Nah, Manny started.
Oh, is it the guy that you cut for?
He looks a bit. He looks pretty boggy.
Christian. No, Christian plays in the middle.
Oh, different guy.
Wait.
I can't remember his name.
Mm.
We'll keep talking while you find that.
Yeah.
But like Manny Agwek was up front, and you spoke about the Chelsea players.
Yeah.
Oh,
That were arguing.
Stefan Zinni.
Nah, I know him. Oh, maybe it was him.
Yeah, it would have been
Nah,
Zinni because
it is. It's
the
in
players that came
what
on.
you're thinking
So I'm probably going to pronounce it wrong, but he's the young centre back that came on, and then Kirko came on, and Zinni.
What's his name? Darginho or something?
Diarginio, yep.
Yeah, he's a good little player.
And then obviously Corny Perkins came on, Kirko. It would have been Stefan Zinni that came on.
Oh, yeah, well, he's mental.
Yeah,
dude.
Zinni's,
Yeah, he's
Zinni's pacey, man.
He's freaking great. He just runs.
yeah, he's
Um,
solid.
What are you
But on the penalty, Avondale got a penalty, and I forgot who went to step up to take it. Someone went to step up to take it,
saying?
and then Manny goes up, and he's furious because he wants it.
Mm.
I think
what's his name?
Yui Ahmed
Yeah,
stepped
Yui
up to
Ahmed
take
stepped
it.
up to take it.
Yep.
And then he's there, and then Christian Trajewski goes up, and he's like trying to push
Yeah.
Manny away,
Yeah.
and then they're fuming, and then he bags it in, and they all start hugging.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it reminded me of that same
Yeah.
viral
the
clip
Chelsea thing.
when the 3 Chelsea
Yeah,
players
man.
were sitting there fighting for the ball.
Ugly. Very ugly.
But it looked good. But this weekend, Avondale versus Heidelberg
Yep.
in the NPL,
Yeah.
which Heidelberg are sitting.
First, just quickly before we get onto the NPL. I've seeing it now, like that term "magic of the cup," I think has died off a little bit.
Why?
I think
Why?
I think the hype.
Sorry.
I don't know. Why?
Sorry.
Oh my god, why?
Love
No,
you,
I
love.
think like the hype behind Australia Cup games is died off now, like a little bit, like and as well. Okay, the round of 32 is the national stage of the cup. Surely it is not that much to ask for fucking better camera quality, better production of the games. Like, even yesterday, I was watching Wellington and Perth.
Yeah.
They had one fucking camera angle.
Yeah. Because it's the random little scaffold.
Yeah.
And like, all right, fair enough. They were playing at Olympic Kingsway's ground in
That's a fine.
in Perth. Yeah, it's fine. But still, like, it's the national stage of the cup. Like,
Yeah.
your big thing behind the Australia Cup is the magic of the cup. You want to put, these local league players on the national stage. Fucking hell, put a bit more production behind it.
Yeah,
Sorry
I
if
feel
I'm
like-
boring you.
I feel like
Fucking hell.
round 32.
Sorry.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I feel like round 32,
Fucking
the
ignore
first,
that stuff.
like, as soon as it happens, it always slowly comes up. It's not just.
Yeah, but see,
you know
I
what
thought,
I always feel like it hypes up after.
but I thought with everything that's happening coming up, obviously with national second
Yeah.
division, like more people would be behind it. But
Yeah, I know what you mean.
look,
I think you just need. It's gonna sound stupid. I think you need one upset to happen for everyone to go, bah, the cup.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
now what's happening is the teams that should be winning aren't winning.
Like last
Yeah.
year, was it when there was heaps of upsets? Or was that the year before? Where like
every year there's been a pretty big upset. I think last year there was one.
early.
Early on.
And
I think
it
one of
got-
the A-League teams got knocked out.
Yeah, one of the early teams got knocked out.
Western United.
Was it Western United in the first round?
No.
Didn't Western lose to George Cross? Who did they lose to?
I can't remember. I don't want to.
But you,
I don't
you
want to
are
say
right.
it.
You are right.
I
Because
think it was.
one
Because Ruzi said it on the pod,
that
yeah.
they lost to
Yeah.
the Yale team early.
But I think
That's
Yeah.
when it starts to get like
Yeah.
hints of eyes.
I think
Yeah.
what's cool is like, I know for me, like I would love to see Avondale, Heidelberg draw an A-League club.
But I remember when Heidelberg, maybe I think 4 or 5 years ago, when Heidelberg came up against Central Coast at
Yeah.
Olympic Village,
Yeah, I
and
remember that,
King
yeah.
Kenny scored the winner, and after that he was off to victory.
Yeah.
Like games like that, but this, I guess the first thing of it was obviously Avondale beating Stirling 5-1. Nunawading City out of
Yeah,
VPL
wow.
headed up to Darwin and knocked them 9-0, and that was
I mean,
5 or 6-0 at halftime.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, that. What?
You were about to say something that you just went with. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Nah,
Yeah.
keep talking.
Western Sydney had Peninsula Power. They beat them 3-0. Barbarousas.
Yeah,
Scored,
Barbarossa
scored his
is
first, yeah.
aging like fine wine, isn't he?
bro.
You know he was my favourite player at Victory?
Same.
Take a guess why.
Why?
What's his name? Did you get?
Oh, because he's fucking
He
great.
doesn't know his name.
Costa.
Costa Barbarossa.
I
Yeah,
know. I know
Um,
his name because I like him. Why? Because of his chant. Costa. Costa.
Of
Costa.
course, that.
Bro, sick chant.
You know, I used to say that every time I went in the house.
Was that your entry song? You're a flog.
Catchphrase. Costa's entered the room. Costa.
We have Adelaide, Croatia, Cooks Hill. Yeah, Heidelberg, obviously we spoke about that. Sydney United against the Northern Tigers. Sydney United, hopefully, they go far. Because they did last year.
You know which game I'm excited for? I think it's tomorrow night or Wednesday. Gold Coast Knights versus Auckland City.
That's going to be a good game. I reckon Gold Coast will do it.
It'd be cool if they did.
I reckon they will.
Where's it
It'd be
going to be
cool.
played?
Gold
Gold
Coast.
Coast. Because
That's
whoever, like, either way, the member federation clubs always get the home games.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Western United play Sydney FC tomorrow night. So, which is
Yeah.
kind of good. It's good that the A-League teams are playing the other A-League teams, so then they knock out the A-League teams.
Yeah.
100%. And that'll be a good game as well.
MacArthur have got SD Raiders.
Oh, they're
and
good.
I reckon.
Raiders.
I
But you just
honestly
gotta
think
flick the security tab.
Yeah, I honestly think
saw
the
an SD card joke
I'm
coming.
keen for the Victory versus Olympic Kingsway game.
Yeah.
I reckon that's going to be a really good
Are
game.
they from Sydney?
Perth.
Oh.
They're a big club in Perth, so I reckon that will be they're really good. And then, actually, very interesting. Apia Leichhardt versus Melbourne City. That's on Wednesday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then Newcastle have got Adelaide. So
Well,
Dill
that's
will
actually-
be
that's actually a cool
lining up
game.
in that one. Yeah. So there is a couple of good games. So hopefully, I just want I want the production to be a little bit better. I want the
Yeah.
talk behind the games to be a little bit better.
No, I agree.
But obviously we're backing Avondale, backing Heidelberg to see how far they can go.